my sweet peaches, welcome back. It's Sophie here, and we are officially getting into the holiday season. We are starting a super cute pink Christmas island named Gumdrop. This is our resident rep for this series. Her name is Sugar Plum, which is very fitting since she's a little sugar plum fairy. So the whole island is going to be super pink and sugary gingerbread, kind of foresty theme. So yeah, I am so excited to start this theme. It's gonna be really fun and different, and yeah, let's just get started. So first of all, obviously, yes, here's my character. She's adorable. So first, I want to show off some of the codes and items that I'm planning on using for this island. So here are a bunch of the codes that I'm using just laid out. We're going very, very pink, lots of cutesy little brick codes, and then a lot of like gingerbread or cookie themed things. And then we do have a couple of fun mods I've installed since this is a modded Switch. I have these really, really beautiful pastel flowers because there are not enough pastel flowers just in the game as is. So this recolors some of them. I did have them all neatly organized, but then they reproduced and now it's crazy. I have these gingerbread trees and some like fun little Christmassy items that I will use here and there. And then over here are just some regular items that I set out for inspiration. I thought that these glowing moss stools kind of look like gumdrops, so I'll probably be sprinkling those around the island a ton. And then over here where Ms. Blue Bear is sitting, I am actually working on recoloring some items myself. I've never really experimented with doing my own mods, but yes, it's super comfy. I am working on recoloring all the mushrooms to be pastel since this is kind of a fairy forest island. I know mushrooms don't really work for Christmas, so I don't know if I'll end up really using the mush items, but I just had them sitting out since I was testing around the items. But yeah, I think it's time to launch into actually building. Okay, and when it comes to actually decorating, I am pretty much no thoughts head empty. All I know is I have an idea for like immediately right here, like the first two tiles, and that's about as far as my ideas go. But we're just gonna start with that because it's at least something to work with. Okay, so I want to use this little cookie path to do just a little skinny 2-tile pathway that leads up from the airport. And then I saw this really cute idea that I am going to steal where I saw someone layer these street lamp with banners with the plain party lights arch. And then it basically looks like the string lights are hanging from the banners. So I want to see if I can figure out how to place it just right. Gonna replicate it. When I saw it, it was sideways though. Oh gosh, yeah, see, it doesn't line up quite right. When I saw this, I think it was like, yeah, they lined it up this way on an island. So that looks way better when it's like that. Is it still cute facing forward though? Like that? Is that still cute? I don't know if I like that as much. I really like it when this is how I saw someone do it on their island. That looks really almost like seamless. But I don't really like, okay, so maybe I'm scrapping my one idea I had. I think I'll still leave these here, but maybe just not have those string lights. So I think I'll just maybe put in some bushes and trees to immediately give off like a very natural vibe. Okay, and it's gonna be really hard to remember some of these colors because this is a red cosmos, but as you can see, I have a mod, so it's green. So I'm gonna be constantly forgetting what frickin' color all of these flowers are. This will make for a very interesting island. I'm not gonna be able to remember anything. Let's see, can I put... See, the thing with these street lamps is they're so strict about where they can be placed. Maybe I'll slide it over a little more. I wonder, maybe I should put something underneath them because it just looks funky. Unless maybe I'll just abandon this idea since it didn't work out the way I imagined. I'm like, it might be better in a different area. Okay, well, Bluebear's already loving. I didn't even show my map. I didn't show my villagers. I mean, the map is nothing special. It's empty, but this is Gumdrop and my rep is named Sugar Plum. And then we've got a lot of super cute pastel Christmassy villagers. Lots of cuties, lots of babies. I don't know. I kind of like this, but I also don't. Okay, so I tried instead doing these little white street lamps just placed on top of these little peppermint coats. And I think this already looks so much better. Yeah, I definitely like this a lot better. I'm still wondering if there's a different arch I could use here. Or would the party lights arch look okay with these street lights? Okay, yeah, I'm still not liking how that looks. Okay, Sprinkle, I was literally gonna put an item right where you're sitting. This is great. Okay, she finally moved. So like I said, I want to use all these glowing moss stools to kind of look like little gumdrops. You can't place stuff on top of the stools. Oh, that sucks. Maybe I'm not gonna be using those that much then, because that really makes me sad. Okay, and I think I want to just go ahead and start doing some terraforming. I'm already at a loss with some of this decorating, so I think if I just start putting in... I have an idea for some of the terraforming, so I think if I start on that, that'll help me feel a little less lost. Which unfortunately, yes, when I put the terraforming hat on, it removes that cute little hairdo I had. But I just gotta live with it. But I overall want this island to be like super heavily terraformed, since it's kind of like a sugar plum fairy island. I was kind of thinking it could also be very like foresty. So like fairycore, forest core, but make it like pastel wintertime. So yeah, we're gonna have tons and tons of terraforming, lots of waterscaping, land bridges, sunken areas, all that good stuff. I'm thinking I'm gonna do kind of my go-to build of having a little diagonal bridge right off the entrance. So I'm gonna put some cliffs in that can have waterfalls coming down, and then they'll have a little river for the bridge. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some waterscaping in here. So this can be one end of the river that the bridge is gonna kind of overlap. Okay, so I've got a little cliff just to the left of the entrance with a little waterfall coming down off the back, and then we're gonna have that kind of extend across diagonally so that we can put a bridge over it. I might go back a little farther. I feel like this is a little too abrupt. Like the bridge is just immediately there. Okay, so that's this side of the bridge. So yeah, pretty much immediately you're gonna come into this entrance and there'll be a bridge right here. And then I think I'm just gonna have a big cliff here with a little pond to the right side. So when you enter, it's just gonna look really natural. I don't know if any of you remember, but last year I was doing a Christmas island that I named Eggnog. It was going to be a very red and green classic cottagecore Christmas, and I burnt out of it and I decided I didn't want to finish it. I was going to come back to it this year, but I just got really inspired to do pastel, and I was going to reuse some of my builds from Eggnog, but when I looked at it again, I just wasn't that excited about it, so I'm starting totally fresh. Which is a little nerve-wracking. Originally, since I was going to reuse builds, I was thinking, oh, I'm not going to have to start an island from scratch, but then I wasn't happy with what I did, so I am starting from scratch. But I just want to make an island that I'm happy with, and lately, the stuff that I really enjoy that just always makes me happiest is just doing a ton of crazy terraforming. Yeah, even though I am very excited about this pastel island, I'm already struggling, as you can probably tell. Like, I feel like with Ginkgo, I just instantly had so many ideas and I got most of it terraformed like so quickly. It was insane how fast it came together. Versus this island, my brain is just absolutely empty. Like, I know I want it to have waterscaping and cliffs and stuff, but I just can't think of how to lay anything out. I think I'm just not used to working with winter and snow. I've never completed an island in this season. It's definitely the season I've worked the least with. So yeah, it's definitely not my forte. I think I have enough tiles to fit a bridge in. I'm gonna go grab a bridge kit to be safe though. I forgot I also got some really cute modded bridges. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, I got this cake bridge and then this little one that looks like those like swirly wafer cookies. Definitely going with that one. I feel like I've seen a number of people doing like very sugary cake or candy themed islands lately, and I could not be more happy because that's what I'm working on too. So it's been super handy seeing all of the inspiration. Oh my god, it's gonna fit. I thought it was still too skinny, but yay! Okay, that's so stinking cute. All right, perfect. So we have our bridge in place, so I don't have to worry about that. And now let's make this terraforming a little bit cuter. First of all, I want to make the cliff way bigger. I think I'd like to add a third level up on top of this. So obviously we need to make this way bigger. Okay, so I'm gonna put in waterfalls where I know I want them. And then I'll add in the second level of cliffs. So I want a second level here for sure. I need to extend the bottom way more first. All right, so let's finish building this extra level up here. And then I'll have a little waterfall that connects down to the next level and then all the way down to the bottom. Okay, I love how this little cliff is looking. Now I, of course, need to plant some trees to fill in the space. And I think this is also where I'd like to start filling in with some of these really cute gingerbread tree codes. Okay, I already love these little gingerbread trees so much. They're so precious. And then I think I'll put a little butterfly model down here just to kind of give it that cute fairy vibe. Okay, and then I definitely still want to do vines. I don't care if this is a winter island and everything is frozen and the plants should be dead. I love putting vines everywhere. I also just love the really like soft, like bluish green color they get this time of year. I think it just suits this island so well. And let's fill in flowers wherever I can fit them. Okay, this is already just too stinking cute. I'm obsessed. I think this is so pretty right when you enter. It just is gonna look so cute and sweet. I think also, so these little trees, yeah, they're an item technically, so I can stick them really close to my other trees. And I think that's gonna look so good. It's gonna make this island feel really dense and like foresty and packed in, which is exactly what I want. Before I get ahead of myself with decorating though, let's make sure I get the rest of this waterscaping filled back in. Okay, so that's looking really, really cute. And then let me quick decorate this cliff to the left of the entrance. Obviously, if you don't have a modded switch, you're not gonna be using these gingerbread trees, but there's still ways that you could draw inspiration from this build and really make it work. You would probably just want to do a lot more flowers or some of those other items, like I was saying, those glowing moss stools. I also was thinking it could be cute to use those little like simple cloth stools or whatever they're called and cover it with like a peppermint code. So, you know, little items like that. You'd probably do a lot more like custom designs and customized items. So you can still definitely build an island that's like cute, sugary, Gumdrop vibes without having to use any of these modded items. So don't think that you need to use all these exact items. I think you can still draw a lot of inspiration from it. Okay, and I just had the cutest idea. If I did that little like, the little glowy reindeer just like tucked behind this little bush, like they're just peeking out at you. There is room. Thank you. I hate when it's like there's no room. There's literally nothing here. Okay, cute. So we have our little reindeer friend. Might do like a small-ish tree here and then stunt it. Just so, yeah, they're very hidden. I want it to feel like a very magical fairy forest that you wandered into. Okay, before I get too ahead of myself with decorating that side of the bridge, let's make sure our front entrance is looking good. I think I actually should pay Lloyd and then jump ahead so that I can see the bridge in place. Before I time travel though, so originally I was gonna put a big lake right here and have it blocked so you could only go to the left. Now I'm wondering if I maybe want to have a path go to the right and then tuck a villager house up here. I'm thinking that could be really cute. Usually my villager houses are tucked like... Okay, Sprinkle, you need to back up. You are way too close to me. I usually have villager homes tucked like really far, usually like in the back of the island, or they're in their own like specific little neighborhood area. So I'm thinking maybe having some houses right up front here could actually be like a really fun challenge. Especially since I do want this very gingerbready, I could basically turn one of their houses into a gingerbread house. I don't know if every villager is gonna have a home like that, but they're probably all gonna have some sort of like sugary candy vibe to them. So yeah, I might just literally put someone's house here. That's a 4x4 space I kind of marked off. I think that'd be so much fun. And yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna want to customize their houses to look gingerbready or leave them classic like how they are. Like some of these look really cute, like Peanut's house here. This is so stinking cute. Like I don't know if I really want to edit her exterior versus some of these. I think is this mint? Yeah, that needs to change. That is not cute. Oh yeah, I experimented with recoloring my stores. Please ignore this. This Nook's Cranny looks horrible. I'm very proud of my Able sisters, if I can get to it. Very proud of this, but yeah, that Nook's is not good. I think since I love Peanut's house so much, I might just grab her plot and move it up front. Okay, that's so bizarre. It's only giving me a few of the villagers as an option to move. I'm wondering if it's because some of them are way too close together. I moved all their houses with my modding software, so a lot of them are like directly next to each other. So maybe it's like, I don't know, not registering in the system somehow that their house is like sitting on a plot. That is so weird. I've never seen that happen. All right, well, we got Peanut's house, so let's place that. Let me imagine it. I kind of want to move it over more. I have a feeling, obviously, that's going to knock out this tree. I think if I move this tree down one more, then I should be able to move her house to the left with no issue. It just feels like it's so far away from the cliff, you know? All right, so let's try a little farther over. Okay, I'm already liking that better. I don't know why I want it closer to the cliff. I just feel like I might even actually just terraform the cliff out. Let's maybe just do that actually. Terraform it so it's actually right up next to her house. And then I could put some more trees on the upper level. I have exactly enough room I could fit some trees here, so that's gonna look so cute. I also don't want to forget, so far I've only used plain trees, but I do want to use some fruit trees. I want to do peach and cherry trees and maybe some apple trees. Because I think all of those colors would look really, really cute with this island. This cute little cliffside filled in, so I think we are ready to go ahead and jump ahead to tomorrow and see how everything looks once it's moved and built. Okay, so we've got our house moved. So cute. And then, oh my god, all the flowers are already duplicating. Oh, and a bridge. It's so cute. I'm obsessed. Okay, let's right away get rid of those little dirt splotches. Do not need those. And then I want to fix up the water over here. I don't like that little sharp edge. Just smooth that out. And then this is already looking really, really good. Let's get those extra flowers scooped up though. I don't want those in the way. Oh, they decorated the cedar trees. Oh my gosh, yay. I definitely need to make sure I use a ton of cedar trees for this island because I want to see all the decorated cedars. Okay, and I had a great idea. That thing I wanted to do in the entrance with the street lights, I could totally do that over here, like as you're walking over to these houses. So I think what I'm gonna do is I wanna start putting in some pathing. So my thing is I have this pink path. I don't like how this is lining up with this entrance. So I think I'm actually going to get rid of this in the entrance. It just looks a little too straight and rigid. I think I want the front entryway to be a lot more natural looking. I might use some different codes up there. But yeah, this code is so cute. I actually remember trying this path out ages ago, like probably back in 2020. Like this has been a code that's existed for a long time and I just didn't really know how to use it on my island at the time, but I think this looks really good in the snow. It almost looks like it's like pink snow. So it looks good overlaid with the in-game snow. Like when I had it placed on grass, I felt like I was just struggling with it. I do also love you can do the little heart pieces in the middle. I'll make it a little bit thicker here. But yeah, I'm so excited that I can finally use this path. I've always loved it. It's always been in the back of my mind. And then I think for this front entrance, we are going to do my favorite, as I call it, polka dot pathing, where I just alternate this in-game path. And then I put codes over it. And I think I'm gonna leave this spot empty just to make it look a little more natural. And then I can literally just put like a flower here. So instead of it being this like perfectly straight path, it kind of curves a little. And then let me place over top of this all of our different little cute cookie sugary paths we have. Okay, is this not the cutest pathing you've ever seen in your entire life? I'm obsessed. Okay, also, I don't want to go too overkill. Maybe I should get rid of the hearts, actually. I feel like I just want this solid, and then I should use those hearts very sparingly. I feel like I'm already going overboard. So let's just fill this in. Got our cute, fluffy pink path here. Gotta stick some flowers in, of course. I hate that I can't get any items any closer. But that's okay. I'm trying to be better about not over-cluttering my islands. It's really hard for me, but I don't want my island to be like too insanely laggy, so yeah, I don't need to have an item on literally every single square. Okay, but I think I'm really liking this entrance. This is such a cute view. Oh my gosh. Is this not adorable? I'm obsessed with this. Okay, let's keep working over here. I think I'm gonna alternate between the globs of the pink and then like, I really like this polka dot path I'm doing. When I have all of these cute like cookies and gingerbread paths, it's really fun. So I think I'll do another little glob of it here and then switch back to that pink path. All right, so I got some pathing put in. So obsessed already, and now I think I want to try putting these street lamps back in. So there's the top one, and then this one has to go sideways. So I think, okay, in order for this to work, I think this has to move. Of course, it won't move back more. Okay, maybe if I push it this way, it'll go back. There we go. Okay, perfect. And then we'll put the other street lamp right here. There we go. Okay, this is like how I saw someone else did it on one of their islands. I don't remember who. I just know I saw this on an island tour I watched lately, and oh my god, I love this. I love how that is like our little transition into at least one villager house. I don't know if that's gonna really become a neighborhood, like if I'm gonna put more in here. I definitely have some more room in here that I could, but that is so stinking cute. Okay, so I think I do want a lot of these houses to be very gingerbready, but I'm not gonna like fully surround them all in custom coats. I think some of them it's gonna be a little more minimalist. Like I got these cube lights and they have all of our little like cookie patterns and stuff on them. So I thought I could just place these and stack them up. So that way it looks very candy-ish. But obviously it's like still their house. So it's not too over the top with like simple panels totally covering all their houses. So I thought this would be cute putting these Turkey Day stands with the candles and then yeah, just a bunch of these cube lights. I also got the idea from a tour I watched where someone had like milk and cookies in front of a bunch of their houses. So I think some of these villagers, I'm just gonna set cookies out in front like they are ready for Santa to show up. And I feel like in front of this house, we need a little something more, maybe an archway. I don't know, I feel like that's kind of meh, but I feel like this front yard needs a little something more. It definitely needs some more height. I want to see if just putting in some bushes and flowers is gonna do it for me. I think this looks okay. Honestly, I might just extend out this pathing a little bit. Like I've got this little tile here. I might just put little splotches down on either side, just so it's a little more filled in. It's like those little cookies there could be fun. I also have these really adorable ribbons. So I think maybe just putting a bunch of those down and then this. Okay, that looks really fun. And then I think just filling in some more. Okay, that's a little bit too big of a tree. Let's dig that back up. Ew, get out of here. Ew. I hate these bugs when I dig them up. They're so, ugh. It like literally makes me shudder. They're so yucky. I want to put obviously some trees on the bottom part of this path as well, just to add some more dimension. Fill in bushes. Hi Tutu! She is so cute. It's sad she's like really our only true like polar bear villager. I feel like we need way more. Or I wish there was like a bear cub that was all white. Oh, she's just sitting by Peanut's house. I was like, I already forgot whose house this is. I think I actually want to put some fencing like down along the bottom here. Just to sort of fill in the space and make it feel a little more residential. So I'll start over here. And then I have to kind of work sideways, which is a little awkward, but we'll make it work. And then I'm gonna pick up that last piece, put a bush in. I hate just like ending the fences, so I usually end up putting in like a bush or something if they just awkwardly end. Okay, so we've got a little bit of fencing down here. And then we can't put too many flowers because these street lamps take so much space. I am always like, why do I not use those items more? And now I'm remembering why. They're just so huge that it makes my cluttercore brain sad. But as I said, I'm trying to be better. I don't have to have every single tile filled for it to be a cute island. there can be some empty space that's allowed. Like, I'm actually thinking I want to push that butterfly over and have it take up like 2 spaces. I think just having items off-centered makes it look a lot more natural and realistic. So that's really cute. Hi, Poppy, you're so precious. Okay, let's see. Obviously, it's gonna be a little bit of a struggle to like plant more trees in here. So I'm going to place those fun little like gingerbread trees that I have. Since those count as items, technically, according to my game, there's a lot more flexibility with how I can place them. I might actually dig up this flower here and then put the tree right there. I so wish we could put trees directly up next to a cliff. That's probably like my #1 frustration with this game. Is that I can't place trees as densely as I want them, but oh my god, this is looking so stunning. I'm obsessed. This feels very empty down here, but it's like I can't literally fill in more items. The most I could do is maybe like drop a custom design down here, which that might help fill it in a bit. So let's see. Just like one of these little heart-shaped cookies. Okay, that definitely helps a lot with filling in the space. Making it feel less empty. Let me pick that up and then I might put another cookie or something here. Maybe these little dropped candies. Oh, you didn't place the way I wanted. Oh, I'm probably gonna have to pick this all up and redo everything. Life just can't be easy, can it? Okay, there we go. Perfect. So it's looking really cute here, and it's about as filled in as it's going to get. I can maybe stick like 1 or 2 more flowers in. And some glowing moss. I was forgetting about the glowing moss for this island, but it looks so cute in the wintertime. I love how it's so white in the snow. It's so pretty. And then maybe another one of these right here. And obviously this is like the end of a little section and I could just keep going and going and going, but I think I'm gonna stop for now. I am planning, I'll probably put like a house here, but I think I want to end today's video here. So let me take off my helmet so we can see my cute little hairdo and let's walk through and see what I built. All right, so the final walkthrough, our very simple little entrance here. I'm really glad that I ended up going with doing a more natural mismatched path than that like cookie path I had. It was really cute, just way too formal. And I love this like pan up view. It's still pretty empty to the left, but I may end up like, I don't know, adding some cliffs or stuff right away over here. I don't really know what I want to do yet, but I just love how colorful and pastel this is. And then off to the right, we immediately just have our first villager home. They just have a nice, simple little yard. Everyone's already enjoying it. Oh my god, Tutu tucked in here is so freaking cute. But I really hope that you all enjoyed this video today and that it gave you a fix of some cutesy pastel realness. I love a classic red and green Christmas, but I also love pink. I love pastel, and I had to make use of some of these cute mods that I keep seeing and some of these really cutesy pink codes that I've always wanted to use. So yeah, it's been a lot of fun and I can't wait to continue this island. And yeah, I hope you all have an amazing rest of your day and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.